guard, Joe Johnson. At the other guard position, Josh Childress. At forward, Josh Smith. At the other forward position, Al Harrington. At center, Jason Collier.
Welcome, everybody. We're here in Atlanta. The visiting New Jersey Nets will square off against the Hawks here at the Phillips Arena. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kevin Harlan, here with Kenny Smith. Craig Sager will join us later on.
Well, both of these teams have some outstanding ball handlers, Kevin. If you love the killer crossover, the spin moves, and all the shake and bakes, this is the game to watch.
As the teams get ready to go, let's check out the Toyota key matchup of the game. Kenny?
Kevin, this should be an intriguing game. I got my eyes on the matchup at the 4 spot. Harrington is a very capable player. His rock-solid build makes him a load to handle in that low post, and he uses his weight to excellent advantage. His opponent on the other end is no slouch either. Jackson is a very capable player. He's such a hard worker. He could do a little bit of everything. A great competitor, no question.
Now let's take a quick look at the starting lineups as we're just about ready to get this one started.
The Hawks do a great job of knocking down their shots at the line. The Nets box out well on defense, so they don't yield many second chance points.
All right, Kenny, we're just about ready for the tip to get this one started. The Hawks get the tip, and we're underway. Pass to Smith. Slammed down by Smith. Kristich inbounds it to Kidd. Kidd. Childress gets the defensive rebound. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Smith. The Nets bring it up. It's a 4-point ball game. To the bucket. Let's check in with Craig.
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with Mike Woodson, coach of the Hawks. I asked him what would be their game plan. He said, "We're going to get after it defensively like always and let the chips fall where they may." Guys, they can do it too, creating turnovers, shutting down shooters, and basically wreaking havoc out there.
Thanks, Greg. Rebound inside by Harrington.
Kidd is never afraid to finish in traffic, but the pile up in the middle managed to stop him cold.
Capped off with a dunk by Childress. The Nets with the ball. 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass right side. Fires from 14. A little long, but it goes in.
Carter can really fill it up. It's a good idea to keep getting him the ball.
The Hawks with the ball. They can go 2 for 1. Behind the arc. Connects! The Nets with the ball. They're down 11-4. Kidd, down it goes. Nice finger roll.
Kidd did a nice job there to keep the defense off balance with a burst to the rim, and what a light touch.
The finger roll was laid in by Collier. Kidd brings it up the court. He's 2 for 4 for the quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jefferson, Harrington snatches it inside. Fires, hits the jumper. beautiful finish.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even when it's just a tiny window, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
To the rack. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. And it's picked up the Nets. Got it off in time, and the buzzer beater was drained by Kidd. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 15-11. Kenny, what's the story so far?
Kevin, I've been especially impressed by two players. Smith has been holding his own in the first, but I think he's capable of more. Kidd has managed to drop his share points on the other side, but he's going to need to keep up the intensity.
All right, Kenny, just a few moments remaining as we get set to resume. Jackson rows it in to start the second. Kidd off the mark with the floater.
Kidd is never afraid to finish in traffic, but the pile-up in the middle managed to stop him cold.
Tries the spin move. Jammed down with one hand by Johnson. The Nets with the ball, and it's a 6-point game. To the rack. Bounces off the left rim and out. To Smith.
The D was lurking on that one. It was just barely enough to throw it off.
Smith got the bucket and the foul. Great shot. He'll go to the line for one more. He can't complete the three-point play. Hauled in by Jackson. He's doubled up. Passed it to Carter. Dumps it inside. Jackson doesn't get enough under it. To Collier. The break is on. Slam dunk by Smith. Kidd brings it up. He's got 9 points. Goes up. Harrington pulls it in.
We've got to check it out again with the Powerball triple threat replay. Great stuff.
The Nets will take their first timeout of the game. The Nets with the ball. They trail by 12. Kidd with the smooth finger roll.
You gotta love the way he gets himself to the rack. He knows how to keep the ball away from the defenders and lay it in.
They've really been on a tear offensively. With the crossover from 11 feet away. It's front iron and bounces in. The Nets with the ball. 36 seconds left in the second. To the rim with the smooth finger roll.
Kidd has such soft hands around the basket. Not a lot of players could have made that type of shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The triple offline by Johnson. Smith jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. Inbound pass to Kidd. They're trailing 27-15. He's doubled up. Passes to Carter. Harrington ties it up, and that's a jump ball. The Hawks control the tip. To Smith. The buzzer beater. Oh, off target. And that concludes the first half. The score 27-15.
Well, we're seeing some nice execution on the offensive end. Both teams are in the zone.
Now that we've got a little break in the action, let's take a look at the first half with our Power Bar Triple Threat Halftime Report. Kenny?
Thanks, Kevin. The Hawks are in the driver's seat. Smith is scoring with tremendous efficiency. It seems like every time he touched the ball, they came away with a bucket. The Nets are trailing by quite a bit. Kidd has been working his tail off, but they're going to have to make some adjustments if they want to win this game.
Thanks, Kenny. Let's have a look at the team stats from the first half. The Hawks have been pounding the ball down low and scoring a bunch of their points in the paint. I gotta say, I like this formula for the second half. Now with the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with Craig Sager.
Thanks, Kevin. A little while ago, I spoke with Mike Woodson, coach of the Hawks. He told me that they've done a good job of being aggressive and controlling the tempo of the game. I mentioned their success getting out on the fast break, and he said, you know, some teams pay lip service to the fast break, but guys just don't have the conditioning. We've worked hard to get in top shape, and when it's game time, we're ready to run. Guys?
Thanks, Craig. We should be ready to go momentarily. Jackson inbounds it to start the second half. Kidd, down it goes. Nice finger roll.
If they keep getting him the rock, and then they D up strong, they just may be able to narrow this margin some more.
Inbound pass to Johnson, to Smith. Smith is looking to do something with it. The reverse jam was ripped through by Smith. Kidd brings it up the court. He's 7 for 12 from the field. The rejection with perfection by Smith. The pass to Harrington. Powerful two-handed jam by Harrington.
Best way to make sure those dunks are going down is to go up strong with two hands just like that.
Bonnet with the ball. 1:16 left in the third. Passes to Carter. Glides in. Down it goes. Nice finger roll. To Collier.
They're trying to wear him down with some full-court man-to-man defense.
Hauled down inside by Jackson. Went with the direct layup, but it's missed by Jackson.
You can't D up a layup any better than that. That's nice work.
Carter saw the pass coming and cut it off for the steal. He's double-teamed. Childress ties it up, and that's a jump ball. The Hawks get the tip. Unloads. Jefferson corrals the miss. Bonnet with the ball. They're 9 for 19 from the field. Swiped by Johnson. Smith sinks the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. He completes the three-point play. They're down by 15. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Collier will head to the bench. Kidd corrals the miss inside. Too long, and it was missed by Kidd.
Couldn't can it that time, but you keep taking it to the rack like that, and good things are going to happen.
Smith connected on the shot, and he was fouled. He'll get one free throw. Good for the three-point play. Fires top of the key, bricks it off the back of the rim. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 37-19. Kenny, I know it's not over yet, but do you have a guess who will be the player of the game?
Well, it's a tough one, but I'll venture to guess. Smith has been playing well, and they're leading by double digits. He could just be our player of the game.
Thanks, Kenny. Let's get set to begin the fourth quarter. Gugliotta inbounds it to start the final quarter. Jacks up a three. Bounced off back iron and in.
A little quick on the trigger there with a man in his face, but you can't argue with the results.
Sails in with the smooth finger roll. Fires it way up court. Gugliotta with the smooth finger roll.
That's a pretty finish. The defense did all they could do there. He just willed that one in.
Here comes the double team. Skipped it to Carter. The Hawks touched it last right before it went out of bounds. The Nets call time, and they've got one left. Passes to Jefferson with the fadeaway. Williams snatches down the defensive board.
Was having none of that. He read that all the way. He got in position and influenced the shot.
The one-handed jam by Williams. They've got a lot of ground to make up. The pass to Kristich. Here comes the double team. Taken away by Williams. Coast to coast and dunked down by Williams.
Williams throws those 10 dunks down at will. He's a baller.
To the rack. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll. The Hawks use their second to last timeout. Johnson comes in off the bench. The handoff to Williams. Pachulia. Too much mustard on that one.
Pachulia went up strong in the lane, but heavy defensive pressure was waiting for him.
The Hawks touched it last right before it went out of bounds. The inbound to Kidd. The Nets bring it up. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Takes it up. Down it goes. Nice finger roll. Fires it way up court. Dunked in by Williams. Kidd brings it up the floor. He's shooting 52% from the floor. Kidd banks it in.
Kidd did a nice job to get that shot off over a taller defender. Way to work, young fella.
Pass to Kidd. Nice shot, but what an assist by Carter. The Hawks with the ball. They've got a nice lead. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bricked off the back of the rim by Gugliotta. The Nets with the ball. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Delt took it away. Capped off with a dunk by Pachulia.
Kid, he needs a hug right now. He tried to do his best to keep the taller player out the lane, but he got dunked on.
Kidd pump fakes, fades away. Johnson grabs the defensive rebound. With the shot. No good. Takes the turnaround Jay. Not this time. There's the buzzer. The Hawks blow out the Nets 50-29. A pretty lopsided game.
The Hawks, when you're pushing the break full tilt at every opportunity, you're going to rack up fast break points. And those transition buckets put them over the top.
Thank you, Kenny. And now let's take a quick look at the Toyota player of the game.
Well, he clearly deserves it, Kevin. He gave them an edge in this one.
True enough, Smith was in top form. 20 points, and he's the Toyota player of the game. Well, that'll do it. On behalf of Kenny Smith, Craig Sager, and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, Kevin Harlan saying so long and see you next time.